War has always been a theater of the unimaginable, moments of courage, horror, and resilience that defy human understanding. But some events go beyond anything you might expect, where reality feels more like a myth. One such event took place in 1915 at the Osawieck Fortress during World War I. It's a story so haunting, so surreal, that it came to be known as the Attack of the Dead Men. Our story begins on the eastern front of World War I. Osawieck Fortress, a Russian stronghold located in modern-day Poland, was a critical point of defense. Surrounded by marshlands and dense forest, this fortress became the target of relentless German assaults. In 1915, the Germans saw the fortress as a crucial barrier that needed to fall to secure their advance into Russian-held territory. For months, the Germans pounded the fortress with artillery fire. The defenders, though outnumbered and poorly equipped, held their ground against overwhelming odds. But then, on August 6, 1915, the Germans resorted to a weapon that would forever change the power of war: poison gas. In the early hours of the morning, German forces released over 30 canisters of chlorine gas into the air. The green-yellow cloud drifted towards the fortress, covering everything in its path. The Russian defenders, lacking proper gas masks, were completely exposed. Many used makeshift protections like soaked rags, but it was no match for the lethal fumes. The effects were immediate and devastating. Chlorine gas burns the eyes, throat, and lungs, causing excruciating pain. Many defenders collapsed, coughing up blood and mucus as the gas tore through their respiratory systems. The Germans, convinced that no one could have survived, advanced confidently towards the fortress. But what happened next defied all logic. Out of the green haze emerged figures that looked like something out of a nightmare. Coughing blood, with burned skin and torn uniforms, the surviving Russian soldiers launched a counterattack. The sight was horrifying. These men, barely alive, staggering forward with bayonets raised, screamed in defiance. Their bloodied, gas-burned faces and unrelenting charge shocked the advancing German troops. To the Germans, it appeared as if the dead had risen. Panic set in. Entire regiments broke formation and fled, abandoning their assault. Against all odds, the defenders of Osawieck Fortress repelled the German attack. Their bravery, though extraordinary, came at a terrible cost. Many of the soldiers who participated in the counterattack succumbed to their injuries shortly after. The fortress itself was eventually abandoned weeks later as the Russians strategically retreated. The Attack of the Dead Men became a legend of resilience in the face of unspeakable horror. It served as a chilling reminder of the brutality of chemical warfare, a weapon that, to this day, remains one of the most controversial aspects of modern conflict. More than a century later, the events at Osawieck Fortress continue to captivate historians and storytellers alike. Sabaton's song Attack of the Dead Men immortalizes the bravery of those Russian soldiers, capturing the surreal and haunting nature of their counterattack. It reminds us of the human spirit's capacity to endure, even in the face of overwhelming odds. Thank you for joining me on this journey into one of the most incredible stories of World War I. Until next time, remember to seek out the stories that shape our history, for they remind us of the resilience, courage, and sacrifice that define humanity.